What's up, people? It's your boy, ThaBlackCobra, back once again with your Wheel Life live stream. Today, we're going to do the same thing we always do. We're going to bring together some positive people who ride these wheels. We're going to have some positive conversation and some laughs as usual. You guys that are in the comments section, as usual, make sure that if you got questions, try and put a double Q before it so that as we're scrolling through, we'll see your questions and have an idea that that's what it is, because sometimes you guys like to talk back and forth and we're not going to put up your conversation. We just want to post up questions and answer what you may have for our guests or myself. So before we get into who we have today, I'm sure you already know, but I wanted to announce, if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you have, but I'm going to say it anyway. I started a podcast because several people have asked me, they wanted to see these episodes and they wanted to be able to listen to them while they're out and about. So I was able to start a podcast. So it's the Wheel Life Show. So you can get it anywhere you can get podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, all that good stuff. So if you want to hear the show and you don't have time to sit and watch it, you can go grab the podcast and listen to it on the go. And I thanks to Mickey for pushing me in that direction. I appreciate it, buddy. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you guys the couple that we have here today. Duff and Cindy, all the way from Florida. What's up, guys? Oh, let me get this out of Cindy's face. Welcome to the show.
That's fine.
Nice.
That's good. Want me to go?
Yeah, moving a little bit there, Cindy, so we can see you.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Already here's what they're going to see. So
yeah, they would like to see that.
Okay, I'm coming in.
All right, so
Fit farm chick. Yeah.
let's get an audio test. Make sure you guys are up good. Everybody in the comments section, if you could give me an audio check. We both sound level. Does it sound good?
test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3.
Mic check. Mic check. Let's see. All right. All right.
Troy Phoenix.
Yep. Troy's in the house. What's up, Troy? EVX is in the house.
I
We got V in the house, of course.
V. She's cool.
Yes, all these people in the house. I appreciate you guys being here. James Mucklin, EX Rev Rides, my man. Okay, thanks, buddy. It sounds good, he said. All right. So we have a lot to talk about today. And you guys, wait, hold on. Let me continue. We got Zoom Wheels in here. We got, let's see, who else we got here? eBoard 3R. Some of the people that I just met last week. eBoards, I think that was the first time I saw you in here, so I appreciate you coming back. All right, so we're gonna start with some quick fire questions for our couple today. Okay, first of all, guys, I know that you guys know who they are, but let's give them an introduction. It's Duff, the one and only Duff. He has been riding EUCs for how long? How long have you been riding, Duff?
Like 4 years, almost the same as Marty. We started about the same time.
Okay. And you've been riding for 4 years. And Cindy, how long have you been riding?
The same.
Yeah, you started around the same time?
Yep.
Okay. Now, Duff, is EUC still your favorite mode of transportation?
Yeah, overall, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've anyone that knows me knows that I've tasted the other varieties, but overall, yeah, if I could only have one, it would be an EUC for sure.
Okay. And how about you, Cindy?
Motorcycle.
Okay, that doesn't count.
No, I love, honestly, on those types of things, the Ranger is awesome. My Dualtron's awesome. Okay. Going 40 miles an hour, a little scary, but I still love it.
We have a Backfire Ranger X1, which is a all-terrain skateboard.
It's awesome.
Really?
It's really awesome.
So do you like that? You like that better than the Dualtron?
They're different because with the Ranger, I can go on the grass. It looks like I'm surfing on the grass and stuff, and it's really easy on my feet and knees, and having MS and stuff. It's much easier for me to ride. Plus, I rode a skateboard when I was younger.
As a kid.
As a kid.
Okay, so you already had that. You know, you had that in your bag, so you were ready.
I like four wheels.
Okay. So if you only had a choice to get one, to have one of those two vehicles, which one would it be?
The Ranger.
The Ranger? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I like
right.
it.
I've only ridden one board when we went to New York for the demo for the Sherman. One of the guys that was there had a off road board, and he let me jump on it, and that was the first time I ever rode one, and I was like wobbly. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
I used to
It's totally a different feeling.
yeah I used to skateboard as a kid, but
Mm.
it was not the same.
Yeah, I bet.
That is for
Eve
sure.
Rev. Yes, MS, multiple sclerosis. I didn't mean to interrupt, but
No,
yeah.
that's all right. And that's the thing. If you see something in the chat room that you want to address, just let me know because I can pull it up. One of the things.
That's why I don't ride the wheels so much. So.
Okay, so that was the question, and I'm not sure who asked it.
EV Rex rides?
X-Rev.
Oh, X-Rev rides.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, yeah. There you go. So did she say MS? My stepmom has that. Can be tough. Yes.
Yeah.
Cindy has MS. You want to tell us a little bit about that, Cindy? Because I'm sure somebody else is going to ask.
Well, it's to make a long story short, I was a postal worker. I took a tetanus shot, ended up with mercury poisoning first, trying to figure out all the symptoms and whatnot. Ended up getting diagnosed with Lyme disease first, and then I get all my care through the VA, and finally 2 years after the Lyme diagnosis, I got the MS diagnosis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people with autoimmune disorders actually end up having 2 or 3. It's pretty common. Okay. So that's it. So it just makes it hard for me to do some physical things. I've done triathlons. I've done half Ironman. I used to do a lot of stuff, and I met him because of the running club. So he met me, and I had just finished a half Ironman, and I was really healthy and strong, and I just started to get weaker. And so we got some testing done, and that's where I'm at now.
Okay. So I mean, I heard a couple things in there. Number one, first of all, I want to commend you both because you guys are taking that head on. I've seen a lot of people dealing with things like that, and you guys are so positive and so energetic, and I love it.
She is.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're good, because he's the calm and I'm the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely working. Definitely working. Because for everybody else, I didn't know anything about it until last week. And when you were on that show, on this live stream with Duff, I had no idea. So it was a surprise to me. And then you being so energetic and sharing all your recipes for edibles. I was like,
help.
I was like, wait, why is she
talking about edibles? He left me alone.
so then it came up. I was like, oh, now I get it. Okay, so in the comments, Ustride is here now. What's up, Mike? Is there any food? I don't know if Monica's with you.
That's a couple.
Hopefully that's the couple from last week.
Monica. Oh, that's a couple. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I thought they wanted food.
Yeah. Okay. When we're done, that's your assignment, Cindy. Watch last week's show. You'll see why. They were pretty good, and they gave me the reason why that's the name. I was like, okay. I would never have guessed that. So.
Cindy's daughter is in here.
Okay.
Don't
say who. Don't say who.
Yeah, we won't.
Okay, that's another thing. Now that we're on to that, we are going to be doing a giveaway. Well, several giveaways today. And some of those giveaways, for those giveaways, I'm going to have questions. And the first one to answer in the chat is going to win. We're going to give away a sticker, a mask, and a shirt like we did last week. We'll do the same thing. This time we'll do it differently. It might be a little easier on us to be able to scroll through and catch that. So let's see. Monica's here. What's up, Monica? Hey, Mike. Hey, Monica. What's up, guys? Glad you're here. And guys, if you weren't here at the beginning, just, excuse me, the podcast that I just launched, now there's 2 other episodes up. The episode with Tashawn and the episode with V are both on podcast form. So if you want to just listen to them, you don't have time to sit and watch, you can. Oh, Real Talk, my man, already with a super chat. I appreciate that, brother. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate the donation there, buddy. It definitely goes. We have a special guest. It's Duff. He's in the chat room.
I multitask.
Yes, I'm trying to do the same. So I appreciate you guys. Definitely, I use the funds to give back the giveaways. And I'm probably gonna be starting more on my Patreon channel, which I have been neglecting. So, in those, if you don't know that, it's patreon.com/ThaBlackCobra. You can check me out there as well. So in the chat, did you guys see any questions yet that we want to ask?
Yeah, well, they're asking me the super chat was about if I thought the V11 was the 2020 wheel of the year.
Yes.
And then Mickey wasted no time calling me a dope because because I didn't say it on the mic.
Okay.
But basically, what my opinion was is everyone's saying that the Sherman is the wheel of the year because the people that are really in high speed and mega range say that. But for me, for my riding style, I think the V11 is the wheel of the year for me.
Okay. Now that's for you. And I think that a lot of people are going to agree.
What's ringing?
That I changed the ringer.
We have our phone is ringing.
Oh,
you turned that off though.
Okay, this is for both of you. It says, what do you think about the new Gotway? Well, do you know about that wheel, Cindy? The Gotway EX. It's the Gotway's wheel that has suspension on it.
She does not.
No.
I can tell you what I think. I think that it's good that Gotway is trying to come up with her own suspension setup. I think that particular design that they've been posting out there on social media seems like it could be inherently problematic as far as the way that the rods and the fill tube are exposed at the bottom of the wheel. Yeah. I'm curious how that would hold up long term. But I mean, the suspension seems to be doing its thing, and the specs of the wheel otherwise are pretty awesome. But I'm a little curious how well it would actually hold up in real life. And if the first time someone takes a fall on it, is it going to bend that exposed suspension?
Yeah, and I feel the same way. I'm concerned about it, but I'm hoping that maybe because there's still a chance that they may do like something like the V11 and cover it. I don't know because it's pretty far down as far as the exposure of it. So I'm hoping that they do cover it up with something because I thought the same thing. But we'll see how it goes. But I would say V11 for me is going to be probably the wheel of the year because the Sherman has great specs. It's a great wheel, but it's like $1,000 more, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So I guess I might give it to both of them. We got twin wheels of the year. I don't know because they were definitely everything that's going on now. Hey. All right. Super chat from Mickey.
Typing my response.
Eat Wheaties before you ride, Duff.
This is actually a shirt I got at a Tough Motor that I did.
That we did. That was the one we did.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, we did it together.
Yeah, it was a free shirt, which I have a lot of free T-shirts, Mickey. So no, actually I never eat Wheaties, Mickey. So thanks for checking in.
Okay, this was actually the question that was for both of you, or a comment. It says you guys both look very healthy. Do you have a special diet?
If it fits in the mouth, eat it. No, just kidding. No, we try. I mean, we try. A lot of the way I deal with stuff is food. I've found a lot of getting sick really when you're very athletic, like even my job while I was doing the Ironman, half Ironman and all that training, I was a postal worker and I actually walked 9 miles a day. I was really active. Yeah. Who I am now and who I was then, it's so different, but I've tried different types of diets. I was vegetarian for 7 years and then I put protein back in the form of seafood, really bad seafood, probably why I got the mercury poisoning because there was a lot of tuna and stuff like that. And then we just have, moved along and tweaked our diets according to how your body reacts. And a lot of the stuff dealing with MS or any of the big issues, your diet is hugely responsible for helping, the way you feel and stuff. So he is the most strict with his food. He eats very, very.
I'm a pescatarian, meaning that I don't eat beef, pork, or poultry. My only protein is seafoods, and beans and other stuff like that.
Oh wow! Okay.
Right. And I put meat back in about maybe 2 years ago just to try it out again. I did an elimination diet. I took things out and then you slowly put it back in,
Right.
see how your body reacts to it. I know which chemicals I'm allergic to. I read labels before I buy anything new. We eat a lot of the same stuff, but we have a sweet tooth. And so, well, my edibles are always sweet, most likely, but but we eat good. We're pretty good. We're good about stuff, but not really strict.
We're not mega strict.
Okay,
No.
Duff, you're not supposed to be answering questions that we might use now.
I heard.
Yeah, now I can't use that. So.
Man.
Oh wait, what? Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot that was...
I can't use that now.
No.
Well, you can ask.
Yeah. Well, they asked for you too, but he didn't answer that. So.
Okay. Well, there you go. Okay, I won't answer that one.
He's a smart guy. I don't know if he was being smart or he just didn't get to it yet. He didn't answer your age.
Yeah, I'll shut up.
Wait, I'll keep his hands away from the keyboard.
We should do all the giveaways before I forget again.
Yeah, because I kind of said something too.
Okay, so Alvidal says, doesn't show at all, dude. Congrats. You're 52 years old.
Thank you. That's the idea.
Duff does not look 52, maybe 40s. Okay, okay.
See, without a shirt, you'd say that again.
Listen, you know what's funny? I'm gonna chime in on that, Cindy. I know that he's your hunk of man there, and it's funny because when I see Duff, you're always so mild mannered. I'm like, he's he doesn't really say much. Then I looked at some of your photos on your pages, some of the older photos. I was like, what the hell? Duff was like, you're running around, no shirt on, and doing an Iron Man and all these things. I'm like, that's Duff? I was like, okay, he seems like more of a wild man then. So I was definitely surprised at some of what I saw there.
Before I picked up EUCs as a hobby for like 6 or 7 years, I was hardcore into calisthenics. Yeah. And like my whole YouTube channel was nothing but calisthenics related. So that was like my deal for a while.
Like 250 pull-ups on one video and muscle ups and all this kind of stuff. We've done hanging challenges. We did handstand challenges when I first met him, and lots of fun stuff.
I just saw your one-armed hang, Cindy. That was one of the photos I was gonna use when you were.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah, I like my abs in that one. It's pre-quarantine for sure.
Okay, Troy Phoenix. Troy, thanks for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Yo, thanks for the love, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, EVX and Duff, talk about your internet stalker. What's the deal?
Oh my gosh, I think you should adopt him.
No, Cindy told that story when I was busy doing things at the live stream.
About what? What story?
Your internet stalker?
For me money.
Oh my gosh, for shaving your head? Well, he does videos with no shirt on and shaves his head, and he's got really nice really nice big chest. And some guy just fell in love with him, and
In the past, I had a small following of people that really enjoyed watching people shave their heads, which I didn't know was a thing.
There's a thing for everything. You got some weird thing, it's out there.
And this guy really had
a thing either.
He had a big thing for me for some reason.
I almost got jealous. I was like, I gotta watch this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Duff had a male admirer that wanted him to shave his head with no shirt
for
on.
$5,000.
Oh, there were females too, but he was really persistent.
Yeah. Okay, so got 48 miles per hour on the Veterans Sunday, and could have got more, but I bottled it.
There you go.
I guess you were. Oh, Brian at Zoom Wheels. What's up, buddy? All right. You got to catch. You got to catch V 52.
Oh my gosh, 52 miles an hour. Wow.
Well, that's V. Yeah, V.
She's
I keep hearing people refer to V that she broke her ankle. Did she break it on a fall, or I didn't hear what happened?
Yeah, she got hit by a car. She was in the bike lane, and the car cut across. And she doesn't remember whether the car hit her or she hit the car or whatever, but the car cut right across the lane, and she went flying, broke her ankle, and her wheel is all jacked up. So, V, pleasant thoughts go out to you. Hopes and prayers that you heal soon, because that's terrible.
Was it she hit it with the Sherman?
No. She was riding her 100-volt
Oh wow.
MSP.
Wow. Well, hope
Uh,
it better soon be.
does Sherman have the most difficult tire to change amongst all EUCs? So far, it seems that's the case. Real talk, because they had to take the roll bars off, and it was a watching Marty do it. I was like not looking forward to that at all. So Zoom wheels look on a Fees K YouTube. I guess he must have the video of him doing that fast run. Zoom, were you on a feast? Okay. Real talk looks like for sure. Okay, guys, we're gonna do what are we? We're not quite an hour. Actually, we're only a half hour in. We'll give it a little more time to start. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Oh, someone asked about Dunkin' Donuts coffee, why he's not drinking it, but I got some in here.
And just to be clear, I did actually stop and get Dunkin' Donuts on the way home, so I did drink it already. Sorry, but I did have some.
And he brought me one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, super chat, my man.
Chatting up, man. Nice.
Disappointed Duff does not have a cup. Oh, that's the one that said it.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha. We drank it already, buddy.
Yep, it's important.
Let's see.
Switch now.
Let's see. OMG. Oh yeah. Electrocycle saying OMG. Hope V gets better. Yeah, we hope she does too.
Yes.
It was really upsetting. Oh, there she goes. Yep. She says thank you. Yeah, we appreciate you, V. V still has the record for the fastest on EUC. So somebody I'm sure is gonna try and beat that, but she still holds the record. So she's the defending champ. Okay, so now he's got a drink. He's all set. Let's see. Yeah, Robert said he hopes you feel better soon, V. James Mucklin, OMG, get well soon. Definitely. You strive, my man, with the super chat. I appreciate it, buddy.
I love sound effects.
Yeah. So, Electrocycle, who's getting the Sherman with the street tire? Let's talk about that. You saw the street tire. Afiz posted a box of street tires that they're going to put on the veteran Shermans. Do you think that's a great idea, Duff?
Oh, me? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the only frame of reference I have is what Kuji said about it, and Kuji seemed to like the street tire as opposed to the one that comes with it, the knobby kind of BMX tire. Right. I mean, if it was my wheel, I would obviously want a street tire on it. But yeah, I don't know. They seem close, I guess. But I didn't like the changing process. Kuji did it in 3 minutes, and Mark showed the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
sure, he did it in 3 minutes. Actually, that's whose video it was on, Kuji. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Real Talk is asking, is there a GoFundMe? I'm assuming he's talking about for V. But I have a sneaky suspicion that the guy who cut her off, he'll be taking care of paying for everything she needs. She's definitely got a lawyer already. Go get him, V. Let's see. Electrocycle, thank you. I will. V, thank you. Okay. Real Talk is saying, what's the Cash App, V? What's the Cash App? Well, in case y'all want to send some funds V's way. She wrecked her wheel, which is not a good thing. Okay, he got a pee-pee break.
Yeah, you know how that is. Yeah. You get older, you know.
Hey, it happens. We're gonna talk about you. Uh-oh.
I just saw someone ask about how many 3D printers does he have. That's funny.
That's another question. We're going to save that. I hope nobody tried to answer it. We're going to save that.
I'm keeping his hands away from the keyboard for a bit.
See, EX Rev Ride says no one will beat V because of her rider weight. Now, I'm going to tell you, her weight does play a part of it. She's only 127 pounds.
Wow.
But she's also very daring.
She's fearless.
Yeah, I've ridden with her, and she just goes. So there's a lot to be said about that. That's for sure. So, Cindy, we are going to do the first giveaway. And the first giveaway is going to be If you guys are ready, get your hands ready on the keys. I'm gonna scroll down and skip some of the comments so I can get down. Oh wait, I can't skip that one. Oh,
You don't
we
listen.
did that one already, I think. Yeah.
Don't answer.
Okay.
Can you delete that before anybody reads it?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was the question.
Listen.
Oh my God, Duff, you're back 10 seconds and you screwed up.
It's retracted.
Oh man, it's too late now.
The butthead. I just said. He got his fingers on.
I just counted just to make sure.
Go away.
Right,
Don't touch your keyboards. I'm taking your keyboard away. Oh my God. Give me your hands.
Yes. Okay, I
I
can't use that one either. I was gonna use what's their daughter's name, but she's here. Katie, you spilled the beans on the printers. Ha ha ha. So that's their daughter, Katie. I'm not gonna use her name because she's in here. I was going to, Katie. I was gonna ask.
You're gonna be a prize.
Real talk said I won. We didn't ask the question, buddy. Sorry. And yeah, Vicky, I know you know the answer. So
I have one for you that you might be able to ask that I can talk to you now about. That's something you and I have in common, but not everybody might know.
Very good one. What do Cindy and I have in common? Besides the fact that, we like Duff. What do Cindy and I have in common? First one to get it in the comment section wins. We're starting with the sticker. So as a matter of fact, we'll see if we can do more than one. Because that's what I sent to the last one. I sent a couple. What is it? Oh, Daniel won. Air Force. That's exactly what we have in common. Both.
I know. Do you know what this is?
That's it.
Have you seen one of these?
The Air Force symbol, the Arnold Star.
It's a coin. They call it the coin. And some guy stopped me in Utah and said,
"Oh yeah,
everyone in the military gets the coin." And I never
do those. They didn't do those when you were in.
No.
Oh, I have tons of them from all over the world.
Oh wow. Yeah. I'm happy to have one. He got me one special, so
yeah. Those are challenge coins. They have them all over now. Yeah. If you go somewhere and somebody pulls out their coin, whoever doesn't have a coin has to pay for the next round.
Oh
wow.
Well, we were in the middle of Craters of the Moon, so but it was cool.
Yeah. So that was Daniel. Daniel, I gotta remember that down. So,
Daniel Del Papa.
Yeah. All right. So Daniel gets the sticker.
Air Force. Woo.
That's it. Okay. So Daniel, I'll tell you, like I
Someone
said,
thought I was a cop.
I said every stream, you have to go to my Facebook page or Instagram or somewhere, inbox me with your address so I can send it to you, or you can send me an email at ThaBlackCobra@yahoo.com. Let's see. Let's see. Gregarious in the Army. No, not the Army. Air Force. Yes, military service. Danny beat you guys to it. Let's see. Okay, here's a question. Duff, if you could make the V11 better, what would it be? That's easy.
It is easy? I don't know. I'm trying to think. What do I not like about it?
He's got 2 sips of beer in him, so you may not know.
No, I mean, the only thing that's been a negative so far is I was hoping it was going to get a little bit more range, but yeah. Other than that, it's been great.
And you replace the screws too.
Oh well, yeah. The saddle screws aren't great, but other than that, yeah.
They did that already. They already put new ones in, and then they're sending them out to those people who got the bad ones.
Yeah, I heard. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
And it's interesting, the whole range thing. Someone in my YouTube channel was commenting that I think it was Liam was saying that there's going to be a change to the app that is going to change how much battery percentage is left based on that go home feature.
Right.
But I guess it's not implemented yet in the app. This is the impression that I got. So the numbers might look better once that happens.
Yeah. Well, EVX is saying 45, 45, 45. The speed, yes. We definitely would increase the speed and the range.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, that's with any EUC that comes out, that's going to be everybody's thing. Speed and range. We want more speed and more range. But I think it's a great overall wheel. So
so far.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it does go fast, but it only gives you that speed at the 25 first 20% of the battery. So
it goes right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one thing I pointed out in my range test, and I was very surprised, and I don't know that it's 100% true, but on the app itself, it said, even though at the end of my range test I was at 24% battery remaining, it said that my speed was still only capped to 30. Like it still supposedly would allow me to go 30 miles an hour, which I was very surprised at because that's contrary to the way InMotion normally operates.
Wait, say that again. That was at what battery level?
24%.
Really?
It said I could still go 30 miles an hour. Yeah.
But were you able to?
No, I wasn't. No, because in the range test I didn't go any faster than 20.
Okay. All right.
But I do want to try that. I want to have it at a lower percentage and see if I can actually get to what it says in the app, because that was very surprising.
Yeah. I'm definitely anxious to see just how good it does. So Cindy, I want to ask you a question because we're gonna dive back into EUC because obviously that's why we're all here. But I said much more. I wanted to ask about the photo that I used, the bikini competitions that you were in. We got to talk about that.
No, I don't have a bikini top on here. I'm crafty and I like to do stuff. And a friend of mine knew that I sewed some stuff, and she was doing a bikini competition, and she gave me 2 weeks, and she said, "Can you make me a bikini?" And I'm like, "Okay." So I have a glue gun and I have a machine, and so I went ahead and I made her one super quick. And we used an already made bikini, whatever. Long story short, she said, "You're going to do the next one with me." And I'm like, "No way." And I'm not going to eat, rice cakes and all that crap. No way. You can't take my sweets away. But I went ahead and did it. And it was in West Palm. And it was the scariest thing in the world. It's like going to the OBGYN, but like backwards, because you're like, kind of showing stuff. And you're not really supposed to show stuff like that, but you're just stretching out your hamstrings basically.
You're showing stuff.
You're showing stuff. And I didn't have a lot of stuff, so I had to stuff where there was no stuff so that it looked like stuff. But we all look like a bunch of anorexic Oompa Loompas. We're spray painted. You're all standing there naked. "Hi, how are you?" And they're spraying you down.
Eyelashes that are like this long.
There's some, I didn't do that, but I did not. Bikini competition, you're supposed to have some body fat. So back to the mullet discussion from the stream last week, but it's good to have some stuff in the back because, it definitely,
you got a mullet there. So
yeah, got the mullet going on, but it was fun. And then we got a third friend and convinced her to do one that was being held locally. And so then I made 4 bikinis for that one because the one friend who did the first one wanted to do a different category in the bikini comps. And so I was busy making bikinis and training, and I didn't eat any rice cakes. I basically went keto, and I just slowly lowered my stuff down. I never did that. The crazy stuff they do, it's just really bad on your metabolism and being sick and stuff. I didn't know that I had MS. During that time, I got diagnosed 4 months later.
Wow.
So, but I placed 4th, 5th, and 6th in 3 different categories in the first one. And then the other one, I got 1st place in my age category, and then my 2 buds got 2nd and 3rd. So, it was cool. It was good.
Well, that's good. Troy is in the chat here, and Troy says, "Photos, please." Listen, Troy, I was going to put some up, but I figured we're gonna get back to EUCs, so I didn't want to do that because we probably wouldn't talk about anything else.
It's on my YouTube channel. Yeah, you can see my friend.
If you go to her YouTube channel, it's Fit Farm Chick. Just search Fit Farm Chick, and both of her bikini competition videos are on there.
Yes, a serger machine. EVX says that. Yeah, I agree. But I did what I could with what I had. Yeah, they still came out pretty good. So.
No, it was great. It was. I enjoyed watching it. So. And so what do we got? Brendan is checking in from Australia. What's up, buddy?
Nice.
The land down under. So let's see. You need a. My wife says you need
a serger machine. Yeah, it's a special type machine. Okay. But if I do another competition, maybe his wife can make the bikini for me.
Okay.
It's hard to sew those.
Yeah, a Scherzer is like a higher end sewing machine that has like a cutter built into it, right?
It's
cuts,
just so much better.
Time,
okay.
It's more professional.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Zoom Wheels here, he's been putting out a lot of videos on the Sherman. He says that he had it for 2 weeks and he's getting the MSS in 2 weeks. Wow. Okay, buddy. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous, Brian. That's a lot of wheels you got going on there.
That's a major investment.
Yeah, major investments. Let's see. How do you get your protein, Cindy? Real Talk is asking.
Oh, I eat meat now. Yeah. I put my meat back in, but people are gluten free or whatever. There's actually a lectin free. Dr. Gundry, his whole theory and stuff about beans being toxic to some people, like he can eat them, but I took a lot of lectins out, a lot of gluten out. But I love my steak. I love my chicken. I love meat because it works out now. For some reason, my body can
so it's better.
Digest it better. Well, the protein, the real protein, the enzymes in
don't
it, like
answer that,
really
Duff.
So.
Duff, don't you answer.
This wasn't a question.
I saw you typing. Don't you answer nothing.
I know. I was talking. I couldn't.
I snuck it in. I'm sorry.
I saw him. So V is saying, she said she's trying to acquire an MSS. And V, to answer your question, I did reach out to Hafiz, and what he said to me was that they can't edit anything because it comes from EUC service, and the shipping is the shipping. So unfortunately, it is going to be that expensive for us to get one over here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hey Duff, any buyer's remorse for the V11?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous that you got one already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel quite fortunate.
When I saw how quick you got it, I was like, maybe I should have paid that extra money.
Well, it's crazy. Like, I mean, some people in the stream might not know, but it went from Hong Kong to Florida in one day, which I thought was amazing.
That was crazy.
Just logistically, I thought that was amazing that they could make that happen.
Yeah. Did you redo the swamp ride yet?
No, I have not gone back in the swamp with the production wheel. I will be doing that. Just haven't done it yet. I have to do a Dunkin' Donuts ride, a high-speed Dunkin' Donuts ride. That's probably my next thing I'll be doing on the V11.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So EVX, he said, Duff, how long does it take for you to edit a video?
Well, I know Mickey has video editing speed envy because it takes him like 3 weeks to do a video, and I can do one in 60 minutes maybe. It depends. I mean, obviously the way that I do videos is much different than what Mickey does, but it depends. Like the range video that the final product was 33 minutes, and I probably had about 55 minutes of footage. So believe it or not, Mickey, I do actually edit the video. I do cut things out. Believe it or not.
Well, what's funny is I just ran into the biggest problem editing that I've had yet. I switched the GoPro to not even 4K, but 2.7K. I usually do it in 1080, but that's when I'm using the GoPro and not using the 360 cam. But I put it, and for whatever reason, the files, well, not for whatever reason, it's for that reason, the files were extra large. So when I dumped all my, 50 minutes of footage onto the timeline, my one video was 163 gigs.
Yeah.
And it crashed my machine several times trying to process it. So I had to compress it, and then I was able to deal with it, but I was stressed.
Yeah, that's why I don't shoot my stuff in 4K for that reason. The files just get obnoxiously huge. So
yeah, I won't do it again. That was too.
I shoot 60 frames per second, 1080 now. That's what I've been doing.
How's your shoulder doing? Dan is asking.
Dan?
Yeah.
It's getting there. I still been doing my rehab exercises, and it's better. It's coming along. It's better than my knee. Let's put it that way.
Troy is asking Duff, who's your dentist? Great teeth.
Thanks, man. It's a nice lady down here. I've been going to her for like 20 years. Okay. Very nice.
Dental hygienist in the Air Force.
Yeah, Cindy was a dental hygienist.
In the Air Force. That was my AFSC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And who's the last person that you worked on?
I should have told you that.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, tell us, because I wouldn't guess that.
General Schwarzkopf was my last person because Hurricane Andrew hit, and I still had like 8 months left in the Air Force, and so Homestead Air Force Base was destroyed. I ended up at MacDill, and my very last person was General Schwarzkopf, and we were setting him up with dentures right before he left, before he retired. And so I had to stick straws up his nose and in his mouth and have him breathe while we did the cast and everything. It was cool. He was really nice. He was.
So Robert is asking, do you guys run with a Pebble Watch or smartwatch EUC World app?
I have a Pebble Watch, and I actually bought a cheap Android phone just for the reason to run. It used to be Wheel Log and now EUC World.
Yep.
And I do that, but now I use Darkness Spot and my iPhone because I can broadcast that to my Apple Watch as well. So I've been using Darkness Spot more lately.
Oh, you know what? I haven't even done that to the watch yet.
Mm-hmm.
I set it up, but then I didn't use it. So I'm going to try that too, because that's what I'm using.
Yeah, cool.
And I wish I had an Android so that I could use EUC World, because it seems that it has more features. But I do like the way that Darkness Spot integrates with Apple. So I'm happy with that part of it.
Yep.
Let's see. Extra large. I don't know what that.
What is extra large, Mickey? Okay.
Coffee, probably.
Oh.
I bought a refurbished Pebble just to use it, and it's awesome. Okay.
I did the same thing. I bought because Pebble's not made anymore, so I did the same thing.
Okay. So very best.
I've done
really. He says, "What's better, Dunkin' coffee or Mexican Coke with the real
Mexican
stuff in
Coke.
it?"
Mexican Coke. Oh, are you saying real stuff as in Coke?
What? I mean,
what's the real stuff?
Well, no. When we refer to Mexican Coke, you know what we're talking about,
it's
right?
It's real sugar.
Like
right?
you can, like in Sam's Club, they actually sell Coke made in Mexico that still uses cane sugar, the original cane sugar, instead of corn syrup.
Oh yeah,
So,
I heard you mention that.
Yeah, you pay a premium for it. It's like $23 a case or something like that.
And I believe in real sugar. I'm actually super allergic to an ingredient called maltodextrin, which really messes with me, like headaches, exhaustion stuff. And when I took that out of my system and I read the labels, if you see the words natural flavors, you got to research. And I had to harass a company like 9 or 10 emails to really get down to it to find out what was in their stuff. You know, I like the taste of it, but I was starting to get a little sick and I was like, something's wrong. But your food is most likely making you sick. Clean your diet up. Doesn't mean not to eat. It just means some beans might make you sick. Some, different ingredients and stuff. You got to read the labels to be safe. But Mexican Coke, yeah, Coke might be bad, but what? The weed's kicking in. Sorry, my medication's kicking in. But anyways.
So Lever's asking.
Either way, Mexican Coke, real sugar's good. I like it.
When are we going to see Cindy on the D&D ride?
I've done the DD ride.
She's done them. She hasn't done them lately, but usually when she does it, she'll ride the scooter.
Well, remember in the very beginning, I feel like didn't I ride my actual triathlon bike?
You've done that.
Yeah, and of course, you were faster, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's video of that.
We'll get her on one again soon.
Okay. EVX is laughing at both of us, I guess, or you or me. I don't know, saying that 2.7 footage is extra large. Well, I mean, when you're using 1080 all the time, and then you switch over to 2.7, you realize that you have to compress it and you have to deal with it differently. I actually, a couple of videos I posted way back when were 4K by mistake, because I really didn't have a 4K setup, and I set it to 4K, but they were actually, and I was like, oh, that doesn't seem bad, but this is the first time I actually recorded most of the stuff in 2.7, and I was like, these files are too large. 163 gigs for one video, it was ridiculous. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Let's see, Mexican are better. You okay there?
Yeah, I gotta stretch. I don't sit still well.
Oh, okay. That's why you're always bouncing around.
Yeah, because it hurts to sit still. So I'm just gonna.
You're gonna go do some jumping jacks.
That's it. Do a strut. We'll see when you get.
Oh no! I'm just loosening up. I was gonna get the Mini Pro and go back and forth in the background, but
Bikini poses.
No, I'm not doing bikini poses. No, they hurt.
Oh yeah, guys, you definitely do have to go to her Fit Farm chick, and you want to see some of those poses, because I was like, okay.
I look at it and go, what the frick did I do?
You were doing some shit. I was like, damn, okay.
That was some pre-medical marijuana, and I still did.
Halliday's asking, how did you hurt your shoulder, Duff? Were you riding EUC?
Well, no, I think he's asking, Robert's asking Brendan, because Brendan said that he screwed up his shoulder.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Shoulder fracture surgery he had.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. Does Duff look a bit stiff in All Business with Cindy by his side, or is it just me?
Looks like that, don't you?
But that's because
Hey, look.
Duff plays the straight guy, and she's all over the place. She's the whirlwind, and he just plays the straight, just stays there.
So Deuce Allen said, "Opposites attract." That's the way. It's a balance.
True.
They get in the yang.
Yeah.
See, see, one beer. Is it done?
No.
See, it doesn't take much.
It's not even half done.
Well,
see,
this is an interesting.
Good. Now he's loosening up. This is looser.
Not for speed says. I'm assuming that's speed, not for SPD. Does anyone else conceal carry their firearm while riding? If so, how do you typically carry?
If you fall down on that and you smack that gun and then
I don't own a gun, so I can't answer.
V says in a hip holster. Real Talk says, what's the beer of choice?
Oh jeez. Yeah. No, Zima. What you really want is a Zima.
Zima's not made
Anybody
anymore.
out there know what a Zima is?
Zima. Oh my God. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that in years. Oh my
well,
God.
they actually like the last 2 or 3 years they brought it back for the summer.
Yep.
And I was like thrilled. Like people, like old time Zima drinkers were like going out and hoarding it, like buying cases of the stuff. And now they decide they're not going to do it this summer. So yeah, there's no Zima.
Okay.
But do I still have one, Cindy? Cindy's looking to see if I still have one. I've been saving it. It's like all expired, and I refuse to throw it out because I only have like 1 or 2 left. So
okay,
I'm saving it for a special occasion.
Okay, so Mickey. Well, first of all, when Cindy comes back, Rev Ride says he loves Cindy's energy, and of course Leo says Cindy's the boss in this house.
No.
What are you doing, boss?
No, don't say that in front of Sean.
She's like, I am, but don't tell him.
No, I'm not going to drink it, but I was looking for a Zima shirt that I made him. But here you go.
A real Zima.
A real one with liquid inside.
That's water. That's not real Zima.
No, it's real. The seal is there.
I just want to see what the expiration date is. I can't see.
Okay, so
expired.
EVX is directing us. I got you, EVX. He says, okay, let's talk 2021. What do you think the next innovation will be in EUC world? Okay, see, that's an app question. I can't answer that because I don't use that app. So let's see. I hope you heal up quick. Okay, that's another from the other one. It's supposed to be September. That's Mudguard. Where'd it go? I saw an answer here. So okay, here it goes.
Okay.
Not for Speed said that they announced it on Facebook. A speed overlay video, I guess. I don't know. James Mucklin says Zima. Ew.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
Let's see here. Okay, so let me ask you a couple of questions. And actually, we're at almost an hour now. So once we get through these, then we will go through. So if you had a choice right now, Duff, if you had a choice right now, if you could only have one of the two, we know between the S18 and the V11, you take the V11. But what about between the Sherman and the Monster Pro?
So I don't know enough about the Monster Pro. If you would have asked me before all the Sherman videos came out, I would have said a Monster Pro.
Right.
Just because I like the idea of a 24-inch wheel and the specs sounded really cool, but you know, with all the positive reviews on the Sherman, other than it burning up on Overheat Hill, I might change my mind. I need to know more about the Monster Pro, but I like the looks of them. I like the renders of the Monster Pro looked awesome. Well, and the numbers.
Yeah, I like what it's. I have trouble, like the Sherman. I want to buy it because I like the way it's the construction of it. It seems sturdier with that with the roll bar and stuff. I don't. Right. I'm still upset about paying the amount of money I'm going to have to pay for that Pro to get the same shell that's going to explode. So Kind of worried about
did they say that it's with the same shitty plastic
you
basically
can
that's
see
in
it. You can see it in the renders that they show.
Mm,
If they change that, then thank you, Gotway.
yeah.
If they hear all of what we're saying, because I'm saying it so I can stir it up because I want more people saying it to them. Because I know EVX and some of the other people talk to them directly, and I want them to get the message and fix it, do
Right.
better. They're asking for $3,000 or whatever for this wheel. Give us something better to work with. So.
Yes, yeah, I hadn't seen a solid number as far as what they were projecting it was going to cost. So they're saying about the same as the Sherman, almost $3,000.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I think it may be a little bit more.
Mm.
Um, okay. Oh, it says my sound is a little bit low. Let me bring it up a little bit. So let me. What do you think, Duff? EVX's question. What do you think the next innovation is going to be when it comes to EUCs?
Well, beyond suspension, I'm not sure a major innovation. I mean, I think the main thing is going to be battery technology. Getting smaller batteries with more capacity,
Yep.
lighter. That's where everything's going.
Yeah.
I own a Tesla, and I follow a lot of the Tesla tech, and what they're doing with batteries are amazing, and it's just going to continue over time.
Right. Right. I think it's the same. I think that honestly is what we're looking for, and Tesla's. I mean, really pushing the boundaries, and I think it's going to be incredible once they really come out with something that's thinner, lighter, and can do more. So that's what I'm hoping for,
Hmm.
because it's definitely something that I'm looking forward to being able to do what we want to do, because that's the biggest drawback to the Sherman is the 77 pounds. That's a heavy wheel.
Oh yeah.
So if we can shrink those batteries down and get that to the point where we can really do something with it, it'd be a lot better, a lot better.
And one thing that the Sherman does do that I kind of thought wasn't a big deal, but I think it actually is turning out to be kind of cool is having that integrated display on the wheel.
Yeah, that was
I think that's kind of cool. And I had talked about with Matthias from Norway a long time ago about how cool it would be like if they had like a laser mounted HUD basically for an EUC where it could project that stuff on the road in front of you, with a laser.
yeah.
But I think what the Sherman is doing is kind of a step in that direction where you have that information clearly visible and available on the wheel. I think that's kind of cool.
Okay, that's a good question. Let me ask you, what do you think about this? That the display that they have on the wheel, but they don't have an app. Do you think they need both?
Well, I heard that they are going to have an app, or there's going to be support from apps for the Sherman. Yeah, that's definitely a negative, and just like Gotways, I think it's a negative that you don't have the ability to update your firmware via an app. I think that's a real drawback to me.
Yeah. Okay. EVX is saying, he says, that would be incredible. He says he wants an easy hot swap batteries and insanely easy tire changes. Well, Mickey, I think the hot swap batteries we might get before the tire change. The tire change has the entire motor. I mean, you have to take it full apart. So I don't know how they would do a quick change on that. The battery compartments they could make easier to access rather. Those are the easiest things that we can get to. So I'm happy about the way that those are, because the Sherman, when you start zipping, you can get to the batteries pretty quick. It's just getting beyond that is the problem. So
Have you ever seen or done a tire change on a King Song like an 18XL or a 16X?
I have to do a tire change now because I have that new motor, the new motor for the 16X, and I haven't put it on yet.
It's way easier on a King Song than it is on a Gotway.
Yeah, well, that's what I hear, because taking it apart was easy for me. I said this is nothing.
Yeah. You don't split the shell, anything like that.
Get a rim that can support tubeless tires. What do you think about tubeless tires? I heard someone say that to me the other day, and I'm like, I'm not really sure about that.
Well, the M10-3 that I have has a tubeless tire. It's the only wheel I have that has a tubeless tire. In theory, it's nice, but as far as reliability goes, I think you might be a little more resilient with a tube design. Because something could puncture the tire, not necessarily puncture the tube always. So I think in my situation, Well, I know what he's saying. He's saying that it's easier if you don't have a tube because then you don't have to change a tube, But it depends. It depends how big your hole is, I guess, would be the answer to that question. Because if you have a smaller hole, you can seal it with slime. But if you don't, then you gotta dig into it anyways and replace the whole tire.
Well, Mickey says tubeless sucks. I don't know. I haven't had one before, so I don't know. Oh, Mad Pack is in the house. What's up, buddy? He said the 16X is really easy to swap. Besides the screws, but the motion was really easy. The best before the V11. Okay. I definitely agree that the 16X is easy. I never had to take apart my V8. I just sold it too quick, so I never had to do that. So I can't really speak to that. John Hoven, good afternoon from the island of Grenada. Okay, another question time.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Here's a question for you guys. Another question from Duff that he's not going to answer. Cindy, you got him?
All right.
Okay.
I'm not typing.
How many EUCs does Duff own? How many EUCs does Duff own? And this is for one of the face masks, a Wheel Life face mask. Type it in the comments. How many EUCs does Duff own?
Hold yourself.
Let's see.
I don't think anyone's guessed this.
Oh.
Oh, 2 slices in here. Oh, King, keep going. Oh, X Rev Rides, the right answer. He's the first one with the right answer. 7. We have a winner.
I have a 16X, an 18XL, a Monster,
an M10.
An M10-3, my V11.
Your InMotion.
9-bot-1.
Or yeah, that one. Sorry. Yeah.
What am I forgetting?
I don't know. Well, I don't know what they are.
We know he has 7 because he just went in the other room and counted when the live stream started.
So. Monster, 18XL, 16X. Oh, the M Super. That's one I forgot.
Oh, M Super.
The MSX.
Right.
V11.
M10.
M10-3, 9-bot-1 E plus.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. A pint, a one wheel, a Ranger, and then you don't have the other Meepo anymore. Okay. And then wait. And then we've got a prehistoric thing called a skateboard.
What is that?
That's my board.
How does that work?
You just get your ass on it and push. And then when everybody's calling us lazy, how many of you out there are riding around and people go, "Oh, that's so lazy"?
No, they say that's cheating.
That's cheating.
Yeah, they say that to me. That's cheating.
I hear that all the
time. Put them on a real skateboard. You're hustling your ass.
I was like, whatever. I'll be cheating then. Okay, so Robert says, what would you recommend for a second EUC purchase that is not the Sherman? What do you have now? Okay, do you have the Sherman or do you have a different wheel? Let's start with that. So let us know what you have, Robert. 2 Slice in the house. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Yeah.
My answer to that, Cobra, has always been second wheel should always be an M10-3. That's been my long-standing answer.
Okay, second wheel should be an M10-3 no matter what your first wheel is.
Mm-hmm.
That's his answer. I'm not gonna say that.
I saw you on your M10-3.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it wasn't my M10-3. I borrowed that M10-3. That belonged to a Fees. I'm sending it back to you, buddy. Let's see. Mickey. Okay, I won't skip Mickey's. Mickey said, "How many does EVX own?" 1. Hey, I'm not far behind you. I only have 2.
That's not true.
Yeah.
What? Don't. Oh, I'm gonna just cover your. What are you about to say? Don't say anything.
No. This is a Mickey question. So Mickey, that's not true, right? Unless something's changed. You own more than one.
He said he only owns 1.
Well, something's changed then.
Okay.
What's your trade in for a trade up?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Okay, Robert said M10-3. Oh, that's what he has. So you have an M10-3. So what should his next wheel be?
Somebody asked. So
an M10. If you have an M10-3, then an MSX.
Okay.
In that order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put the wheel EUC you have. Can everyone put on here what EUC you have? Yeah, that'd be a lot of typing because some people have a lot of wheels. Like V would be typing for a while if she had to type all the wheels she has.
Oh, how many does she have?
13.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Mickey, did you get rid of your MCM4?
He said soon to be 2, so he's getting something. Mickey, your MCM4, do you still have it? Let's see. Okay. Sherman. Yes, everyone's saying Sherman and V11. One of the two, Sherman or V11. One of the two. You're gonna take the captain chair.
Yeah. Oh, it's warm.
With a flat tire right now. Okay, so Mad Pack says in August he has 16X, Z10, V11, S18, and MSP 2001.
Oh wow. Oh no, flat tire. Oh.
So EVX says he does not own the MCM4, so I'm not sure what he knew about him before. Let's see. Surely you don't. Okay. Surely he's not gonna buy a boring wheel like the V11. Okay, Mickey, that's on you with your comment in the video. Oh, his MCM4 is on long-term loan.
Yeah. Do you hear that? His MCM4 is on long-term loan.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I misunderstood.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see, Duff. When it comes to EUCs and the ones that you have, what's your favorite?
Well, I don't think that I've owned the V11 long enough to add that in. I think I need more experience on it. But on a live stream, 2 live streams ago, someone asked me that, and I thought about it, and I was kind of surprised at what my answer was, and my answer was the MSX.
Really?
Yeah, just because I've always been a fan of the way it looks, because I owned a V3 or an original M Super V3 prior to that. I always liked the way it looked. But with the MSX, what I like is having that big overhead of speed capability, so I don't have to ever really worry about my speed, and it feels great cruising. And no, I like the MSX more than I thought.
I'm just reading all these.
There's some Cindy comments there.
Yeah.
Cindy comments.
Oh, jealous much? No.
That's
okay.
Get closer. People want to see you.
I am close. You moved me away.
I am still not an MSX fan. I just am.
Really?
To this day, I still do not really love that wheel at all. I ride it because obviously it's the fast, powerful. There's a lot of love. Even V, she's giving some love here for the MSX. I'm sorry, I just don't have it. I hate the look of it. It's too low.
Get closer. My way.
Well, wait, this way?
Come my way.
Oh, well, I can't because my chair doesn't fit, buddy.
So EVX, while you were gone, Duff, they were cracking on EVX because he said the wheel is boring. They're asking if he's getting it, and now he's saying he secured a V11 for his wife. She needs a great wheel that is boring and safe.
Oh, for your wife? Okay.
Yeah, it's for his wife. Wink, wink.
Oh, how nice! Kind of like how. Okay, yeah. Men get wheels or presents for their wives and end up using them for them. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whatever you say, Mickey.
Dan
says Cindy makes the best decaf coffee. Okay.
You're so nice. Thank you. Dan visited.
I see.
Yeah. He's super sweet. How are the horses?
Oh, Duff, they're asking, is the OEM V11 seat out yet? Does anybody know?
I don't believe it is. No.
I know it's coming. I wish there was a seat before, because the 16X seat fits on the 18XL. I learned that recently.
Okay.
And so I wish there was a previous seat that we could throw on it for now, because I definitely need a seat. I love seated riding.
Well, yeah, if you saw the last range shows I did in the V11, I had the Gen 1 monster seat on there, and it was not great. Not that comfortable.
No?
No, because you couldn't secure it well.
That's why.
Because of the curve in the handle, it wanted to keep sliding off the back. So.
Yeah. Mad Pack, he's upset. He says my V11 is locked here in the UK, waiting. They allow it to be delivered. Oh man, so it's there and he can't get it. That sucks. Oh man.
What do you mean allow it to be delivered? Like, what's the holdup? Is it
There's
customs or
a shipping issue? Probably something in customs.
I
Oh,
don't know.
he's saying they're not going to do the seat now. The first will be power pads. Well, they're definitely going to do the seat. They better do a seat. V11, you guys better do a seat. I'll be mad if the InMotion doesn't do a seat.
No, they'll do a seat.
Yeah, they
I
said
think
they
they're
would.
referring to the poll that Liam put out asking about things that you wanted on the V11, and the number one request was power pads, and I think seat was number 2.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Mickey says she no longer wants to use the subway. I taught her how to ride, and she was stoked about the V11. Okay, smart woman. Smart woman.
Yep.
It's rough in the city, though.
Yeah. Well, no, it's great in the city.
It's great, but when you got to get around people and stuff, sometimes it's a little like if you can go on the actual street, it's one thing. It's dangerous there, but
Well, that's what they
in
do.
Boston, we were on the sidewalk, so and I was on the Monster, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, with the seat.
Yeah.
Through Boston.
No,
I
you're
had
on
it-
the M Super.
Oh, I was on the M Super.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. See? What do I know?
Ansari is saying the Duster and Cindy. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Yeah, Salam's been in a couple of my streams.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
More horsey picks. Okay. Okay. What's up, Salam? What's up, guy? Good to see you, buddy. Glad you're here. They're asking which one they will do first. Oh, okay. That's why you're saying that, Matt Pack. Yeah. They're gonna do the pads first and then the seat.
Robert Elliott.
Yeah, EX Rev Ride says that he wonders if the monster seat would work. That's what you did, the monster seat, right? And he said
Gen 1 monster seat. Yep.
And what was your verdict?
Well, it didn't work great for me because I'm so tall and my legs are so long that I had to kind of get my weight centered towards the back somewhat. I think if you were shorter, it might work okay, but for someone my height, it was kind of tough. It felt like it was, if I didn't keep my weight way forward, it was gonna slide off the back.
Gotcha. Moonlight.
But also talking about the V11 stuff, because they are going to do power pads, they are going to do the seat, but also they said that they're going to be doing Bluetooth speakers, they're going to be doing LED side lights, and also they're going to be selling like a dedicated watch, almost like what you can do with a Pebble, but like an emotion themed watch that allows you to keep track of all that information.
Okay.
On your
That's
wrist.
a great idea.
Yeah.
Mad Pack says he wants speakers.
You should be able to get them.
Yeah. The only thing is if they're gonna charge for every piece, that's gonna get a little expensive there.
That's how they make their money, though.
Yeah.
I'm curious what kind of prices they'll be asking for that stuff.
Yeah, and obviously you're gonna have to install everything yourself. So, I mean, they're saving money, but they're costing us money. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm gonna look at that.
I'm very curious, like what would be involved in adding Bluetooth speakers and LED side lights? Like, are they going to replace the side panels to do that? I'm just curious how they're going to do it.
Well,
I mean, they had to think about this in advance. I'm sure they made it that it's not that difficult to do.
Yeah, you're right, Mickey. He agrees. It's much cheaper for them because they didn't have to put any of that stuff in, and now they're just going to sell it to us and make us do it. So yeah, they're making out in that equation.
Yeah, there's so many small portable speakers. Just throw in a backpack.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Although I'm spoiled, the Monster speaker is crazy. I love that speaker. It's so loud. So I am loving it.
Cool.
Let's see. They are doing it. Nobody is doing. They hear and they are delivering. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Matt Pack. We got to give them credit because Emotion is listening to the people. All the things that we're saying, they are listening to and trying to make it happen. So I'm happy with that.
I said in a response to a comment on one of my videos that it's almost like they're following the one wheel formula where Future Motion, they sell the one wheel, which is a great device, but they sell all of these accessories. You can trick it out and customize it however you want, and they make a lot of money on those accessories.
Yeah.
It's a way for them to make money, but it's also a way for someone to just get what they want, I guess. If it's important to you, you'll spend the money. If it's not, you don't have to. So
yeah.
How many people there have skins?
EVX is asking. He says there might be a point at which listening to your customers might have a diminishing return. Anyone agree? Well, I don't. I don't agree because at this point, the way that they're listening to us is smart. They're listening to us by saying, yes, we're going to make these options, but they're going to be paid options. So I think they're making out while giving us what we want. So I don't think it would be diminishing returns. What do you think, Doc?
Well, I think what he's referring to is that there's a limit to how many people you can make happy. You can't make everybody happy, obviously. So you can't have 20 different options. But I think major things. I think it's smart to make them available to somebody that, because I have heard a lot of people say, hey, it's great that there's no speakers and LED side lights. I don't like them. But I also have heard people say, hey, I really like that for whatever reason. And so it's nice that they have that ability if that is important to them to get it. But I think there's a limit, like too many cooks in the kitchen. You can't make everybody happy, but I think it's good to at least try to make more people happy.
Yeah, true. I mean, I think they're doing a good balance. And I'm only saying that because this is speculative right now, because they can say all kinds of things, but until it actually comes out and we actually see it and are able to purchase it, we can't, 100% say that is, it is what it is. They can just be blowing smoke. You've tried. He says, in the words of Steve Jobs, customers don't really know what they want until they see it. Sometimes that's true. Sometimes.
Well, I was that way about suspension. Like when it was first announced, I was like, I mean, that just seems like a gimmick. I don't really think I need it. But now that I've ridden 2 suspension wheels, that's going to be something that I would be my preference. Buying a new wheel.
Yeah.
I would actually look for it.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people thought it was gimmicky. A lot of people thought it was not going to add. They said they thought it was going to take away more than it added, and that's definitely not the case. At least not from all of you guys who have ridden it. I haven't ridden them, but everyone seems to agree the same. So, D Wade is saying, Duff, what's your favorite PEV ever? And I think you already answered that.
Well, EUCs, like it's funny. I get asked all the time from one wheelers and EUC guys, like, what do you prefer, a one wheel or an EUC? As far as actually riding, the side stance that have you ever ridden a one wheel?
Yes.
You have? Okay. What was your impression of it? Did you enjoy it, or do you think it was weird? Or
I enjoyed it because I'm a snowboarder also. So I enjoyed it, but nowhere near as much as I enjoyed the EUC.
I mean, I like the interaction with a one wheel probably more than an EUC. It just feels more interactive to me. But as far as everything you can do on an EUC and the power and the range and the ability to handle terrain, an EUC crushes a one wheel.
Yes.
But I do enjoy the side stance riding style on a one wheel. I just find it engaging. I find it relaxing. Obviously you're going slower, so maybe you get to smell the flowers a little bit more on a one wheel. But yeah.
It's true.
But if I only could have one, it would be an EUC.
Yeah. Okay. See, now that's the answer I was waiting for. Okay.
Yeah.
Mad Pack says they are slowly earning the market at the moment. They enter in the King Song market and doing what they are doing. They will be a very important company on the market. Not a long time ago, nobody really was. Well, I honestly, Emotion, I think, just took the fast track to head of the pack. That's just my opinion. Are they leading in everything? No, but they are. That's their suspension and the way, not just their suspension. It's really the way they made the wheel. I was expecting great things out of them, and it seems like that's what we got. So, what do you think?
Did you see the disassembly video that Emotion posted on the V11?
Actually, I did. Yes, I did.
Because that gives you a sense of the quality that goes into those wheels. It was pretty impressive to me.
It was extensive.
Extensive, yes. A little bit scary if I ever had to rip one all the way apart.
Yes. I was like, I'm gonna need a roadmap to get this thing apart.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So
it looked impressive as hell.
Yeah. I was happy with it though, because like you said, it screamed quality.
It did. Yep.
Okay, Rev Rise is saying accessories and add-ons are a great way to add profit. Like game consoles rely on game set sales, or medical machines rely on their accessories, etc. Okay, I agree. That's not true, EVX. He says the only person that dislikes RGB lights is Kuji. Jokes on those people, because you can just turn off your RGB lights. There's more people that don't like them, because I had people clowning us when I had my V8. Oh, stupid lights. And I was like, I said, well, whatever. I like lights, so
No, nighttime I think they look awesome.
Yeah.
And I do like just the simple running light that the V11 has during the day. I think that looks really cool too.
Those lights are incredible. That's a car light. That front light is ridiculous.
Totally. Yeah, no, it's great.
Zoom Wheels is saying the veteran is a man's EUC. All right,
That's
Brian.
That's why Marty likes it.
Yeah. Let's see. Mad Pack talking about emotion, and now everyone talks. And in the end, coming out extras is a way also to bring their name out. Constantly, like Apple, new accessories that will make you experience for more unique. Yeah, it's true. Because they can tailor the wheel to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that idea.
I think it's very smart the way that they're doing this.
Yeah. Okay, Ustride agrees that the Sherman is a man's wheel. I guess I agree. A man, it takes a man to lift it. That's for sure. No, well, not really. V lifted it, right? 127 pounds. Let's see. I am with you, Duff. Enjoy the one wheel in a different way than EUC. EUC are awesome in so many ways. No, I agree with that also. The one wheel's fun. The one wheel scares me because of the dip in the front. The fact that the front of the one wheel is so close to the ground. I worry about that. And when people nosedive on that, they really broken collarbones like almost every time.
Yeah, well, I've been lucky. I never nosedived my one wheel, but I'm very.
You've fallen on a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm very cautious when you first start feeling the nose lift on a one wheel. That I back off. But there's people that have gone 25 miles an hour plus on a one wheel, which is kind of crazy.
Well, there was a guy I was riding with that was doing 20 plus. He was, I don't know, 22, 23, something like that.
Wow.
But he was really light, super light, and he was like wild. He was, he was riding and he was all over the place, bending down and he was having a great time. And I was like, wow, he's kind of keeping up with us here. I said, this is pretty cool. And then he almost ate it on a little tiny, it was a little nothing in the road, like a divot or something that he didn't see.
Yeah.
And he almost ate it. He scraped. The board scraped and bounced back. And my heart was like, and then he kind of, somehow he recovered. And as soon as he recovered, he's like, woo!
Yeah, it'll catch, like if it cuts out sometimes, it'll cut out momentarily and it'll catch you. If you stay on it, it'll actually rebalance you once it recovers. But usually those guys that ride it really fast, what they do is they keep their feet like right next to the tire.
Yeah.
Because when you do that, it minimizes the amount of power it has to use to balance you. So the high speed guys, you'll normally see that they have their feet right next to the tire.
Okay, I didn't even notice that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yep.
Okay. So EVX says, go to Jimmy Chang's last video and look at all the comments from the one wheel community saying insane things like EUCs just look unfun to ride. Yeah, okay. They got to try it because we can agree that one wheels are fun to ride, just not as fun. I think they're fun. I think it just takes away the speed and stuff. It's different, like you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun in a different way, but the funny thing is more and more and more I keep hearing and seeing people that were one wheel riders that are now EUC riders. Yeah. I know it's happened a lot in the New York City community, and I think it's been happening on the West Coast as well. A lot of people are getting converted over.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it is. Oh, I'm still low. Do I sound better now? I guess he said my sound because I put the mic so far away when we were having an echo issue earlier. I never brought it back.
I mean, to me, you sound good to me, but I don't know how it's in the stream.
You're getting it right off the computer right in front. What they hear is a little bit different. Hopefully that's a little bit better, guys. Let's see. Oh, somebody said something is lame, and he said lame. Oh yeah, somebody said that the Sherman is lame. That was Moonlad. The Sherman is kind of lame. And then Ustride is saying, well, what do you mean?
No, I want you to stay. No, stay.
Where you going, Cindy?
What? He just told me to
No,
leave.
I asked her she's okay because she looked tired. Your edible's probably kicking in. Here, sit down.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You
Where
don't want
you
me
go?
here? It's okay.
No, I want you.
Go ahead, keep talking. I don't know what you guys are talking about yet. Just let me know. I'll be back.
All right, she's taking a break.
Okay. Let's see. Duff. It's an upgrade to current fast wheels. Nothing new. Moonlight, I don't agree. If I don't know if you've ridden the wheel yet, but it's a great wheel to ride. and it has a lot going on. Yes, it is an upgrade, but that's a good thing. It's an upgrade in every way, I think. Other than that, overheat hill thing, and they're fixing that. So, no, I don't agree, but still, my one wheel. I am not a crazy fanboy though. Okay, well, yeah, he read a lot of those comments from on that video. Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm glad you brought this up, Mickey. Sly Dog Stroh. You guys that know Sly Dog Stroh from, One Wheel, he converted over to EUC. Yeah, and
I saw that.
What's funny is he's like out. He is flying on that thing. Um, he sees the view count gain. Yeah, that's funny. Well, let me tell you, me seeing him on an EUC it was a good thing because he made great one wheel videos. He actually made me want to ride a one wheel. And now to see him on EUC, I'm like, I knew once he rode, he would be hooked.
I'm trying to remember what was he riding? Is it a
the big one? Oh, he rode two different wheels. He was riding a Tesla, I think, first, and
a Tesla,
and then I saw him on a Nick, I think, recently.
Okay.
I don't think they're his. I think he borrowed them, but yeah, he was riding a Nick the last time I saw him.
Well, he picked it up real quick. I don't know how long it took him to learn, but it seemed like he picked it up real quick.
Oh, he was gone. That dude, I was like, he does great videos because you feel his videos with the music and stuff. And I'm a big hip hop fan, so he has a lot of hip hop music. So,
okay.
EVX says that V11 wins the suspension war. Would you agree?
Well, for my environment, it does definitely. Yeah, for the kind of riding I do, but like, so I'm very curious to see what someone like Chooch thinks about it. In the predominantly off-road riding he does.
Yeah. Well, as a V11 owner, I think you probably would go with the V11.
Yeah.
And as a future V11 owner, I would probably say yes too.
Yep.
Okay, so Ustra is asking Moon, have you ridden? Because if you did, here I'll put it up. If you did, you'll notice their development philosophy is very different than Gotway. For example, the balancing is almost perfect, like a BMW, no wobbles. The battery, though, it has to do with the way they set it up. The batteries on each side and then the control board on the top. It's like it's really well balanced. The Sherman is really well balanced.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
Yeah.
Despite its size and weight, that when you're actually on it feels extremely balanced.
Yeah. Control board on the top, batteries on the side. Yeah, that's exactly it, Moonlight. That's why it's so balanced. Buying a Sherman is still one of V11. Yeah, look, I want both wheels too. I just can't get them, so I may get a Sherman way later. General upgrade. No, it's more than a general upgrade, buddy. Definitely, Moonlad. Trust us. It's definitely a much better wheel. All right. So, what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna do one final giveaway. And let me see here. This is for a shirt, and you can pick whatever color. I got all the different colors: green, red, black. And you got to let me know. Now, last week, Scar King won, and I have not heard from him yet, so I haven't been able to send him a shirt yet. You see 70% conversion rate from e-board to EUC. All right, I'm scrolling fast here. Angel's a killer. I feel more fun with e-skate. Can't wait. Cindy. Yeah, Cindy. Cindy took a break. She'll be back. Jack Volta's in the house. What's up, Jack? He was like, no worries. You can always watch the replay, or you can get it on podcast coming as soon as I switch it over. Let's see. Faster, cooler. MSS, definitely. All right. So for the next giveaway, let's see. Was I going to go with that? For the next giveaway, for the shirt, a Wheel Life shirt, whatever one you want, or if you want the my Black Cobra logo, but Wheel Life I think is what everybody wants. So or one of the new shirts. If you guys saw my new shirts, unicidalism, that's hilarious. I love that term. And the guy who brought it to me is not in the chat, Scar King. Or the other one, ride hard, keep it wheel. Those are two new shirts. So any shirt you want, you can pick and let me know. You have to send me a message. But the question is, drum roll. The question is, how long have Duff and Cindy been together? If you are an avid watcher of Duff's channel, then you should know this answer. But I think this is the hardest question yet. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and see who answers first. How long have Duff and Cindy been together? How long? Let me know. Let me know. For the winner of the shirt, let's see.
Forever, yes, exactly.
Yes, forever, but we can't give that to you. We can't give that to you. Come on. Come on. Nobody hit it yet. Nobody hit it yet. How long has the illustrious couple been together? Oh, boy. I don't know. Nobody got it yet. Nobody got it yet. Cindy, you hear that? Oh, she's talking to the dog. Nobody can get it. Let's see.
Guess what? They can't guess what.
How long you guys been together?
Oh, geez.
They're guessing all over the place. So nobody can get it.
We're not high school sweethearts. We're from completely different states.
34 years.
Just think about this. They said they met during their marathons and running and stuff. So
yeah, he's a race timer.
And they said that they were talking about how long ago that was. No, still nothing. No, look at this. Almost everybody and nobody. We got some close.
40 years. Do you know how old I am?
Oh yeah, we didn't get that one yet. I was gonna do that one, but this is the last
better
giveaway.
than he is at
this
holding back
giveaway,
the fingers in the mouth. So anybody guess? Someone's close.
There's been a lot of guesses.
Nope, not yet. Still not yet.
We have a winner.
I see Cobra.
Oh, Mad Pack with the win. Mad Pack with the win.
What's funny about the number 7 is that's how many EUCs he has right now. So
Mad Pack is our winner with the shirt. Mad Pack, if you haven't seen my the post that I made with the new shirts,
that's right.
You can tell me what did he say?
No, her daughter said I'm not allowed to guess, right?
Yeah.
I'll make you a t-shirt, Katie.
No, you couldn't guess.
Yeah, 987. He was going to start counting down. That was good.
Listen, that's what he had to do. If I was him, I would have been scrolling back and checking because you guys were guessing all around it. We had 8s, 9s, 12s, but no one was on it.
You're right.
So, all right. So
say hi to lad.
Mad Pack, send me your I don't know if I already have your address, but send it to me again and tell me what shirt you want, what color and stuff. So I appreciate it. What do you got? What do you see, Cindy?
I see Jack Bolt is here.
Yeah. Oh, he came while you were gone.
From the stream, yeah, because we are kind of crafty.
Yeah. Yes, he
is.
With
masks and
Cindy,
stuff.
did he ever send you the photos of his masks?
Yes.
Great.
Oh my gosh.
He makes some incredible stuff.
Jack Volta is an artist.
And he makes those out of foam, which is amazing.
Yes,
amazing work.
Mad Pack, you're welcome, brother. Good job. You're the big winner for the night.
Sound effects. You need sound effects box.
I'll work on that next.
He's got a good.
Yeah. All right, so guys, we started late today. We started a little later than normal. So I'm gonna bring it to a wrap up. We've done our 3 giveaways. So normally I go a little bit longer. However, I do have military service bright and early in the morning. So I got some I got some preparing to do. So I want to go get ready. And I thank you, Cindy and Duff. I really appreciate you. Oh, my Cobra mask. She made me a mask. I love it.
If you don't want me to reveal it again, I won't.
No, don't. I'll reveal it when I get it. So
nobody saw that. Everybody.
Before we go, 45 people in the chat. That's cool. Okay, before we go, a couple of things. Cindy, do you want to tell them how old you are?
I'm actually younger than him, but I think he looks younger than me. But I'm 50.
Yeah, you said your age before.
Yeah,
I'm 50. Okay. Proud to be 50. I've never lied about my age, not even to get alcohol, because I think you earn it.
Yes, you do. You guys look amazing.
I'm still here after 50 years. I'm grateful. So
you guys look amazing. Definitely.
Thank
Yes.
you. You look awesome.
Yeah, thank you. EVX he said something that smash the like button, guys. One of the things is that we have 45 people in here, and it's funny. I put the video up and I look back and I'm like, there's not a lot of likes on there. So not that.
And subscribe, man. Tell them to subscribe
yeah,
too.
You gotta be subscribed.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, you guys, if you're in here, you're not subscribed. That's not right. That's not right. So, yes, thank you. They're saying it in the comments. Real Talk says Duff and Cindy, many thanks. You know, smash that like button. Troy Phoenix, everybody that's in here. You guys are amazing. Robert says thanks for the great stream. Thanks, Duff and Cindy. Take care, everyone. Yes, I appreciate all of you for coming and showing up. And I'll say it one more time. This is going to be on a podcast later. So people who who have not seen it, tell them to come watch the YouTube channel, because I'd rather them watch the video, because they don't get to see this wonderful couple here if they don't watch the video. But if they want to listen to the podcast, they can do that at a later time as well. I am going to make that available. Duff, Cindy, any last words? Anything you guys want to say to your fans and the people out there that are in our community that enjoy watching you?
I just really appreciate the invitation. I appreciate that you invited Cindy on. I love her very much, and I don't know what else.
Aww.
Thank you so much. So glad to meet a brother in the service.
Yes.
Thank you for what you're still doing. I love your stream. It's awesome. It's very energetic. And I'm going to go mom on everybody here. You guys are hitting these speeds. I have anxiety every time he goes out for a ride. Please wear your gear.
Yes.
Please.
Gear
Please.
up.
That's all I ask.
Yep.
Peace and love to all.
Yes. Love, peace, and hair grease. And make sure you gear up. So until next time, guys.
Yeah, right?
Have a good night.
Thumbs down.